All right, so here it goes. All I'm gonna leave on for this is my slippers and I guess my helmet and of course my headphones. I cracked this hive already and I did not expect there to be as much free comb as there is, so that kind of changed things a little bit. I had to go better prepared, if you will. But yeah, this is an interesting way to go naked. See that? That is a lot. That I did not expect. These bees are just really putting in some serious work. This hive is completely and totally full. So, yeah, I just kind of need to make sure that the queen is not up here. I kind of want to shake these bees, but at the same time, I don't really want to frustrate them at all right now. So I think I will just set this right here and gonna work on it pretty quickly. And get rid of what I am not working with today. Just let the bees go at it on their own. Harvest the honey from it. Yeah, this happened really fast. These bees are just doing so well. It's hard to even imagine that they could be this strong right now. So much drone too. It's swarm season, so they kicked up the drone populations quite a bit, and for good reason. You know, the genetics. You know, these are really strong bees, as you can tell, and they wanna spread their DNA, if you will. They want to share the knowledge with the world, and you know, their abilities, if you will. And their abilities they're getting into the place again where they understand they're limitless, which is where we're going too. Yeah, we're definitely starting to tap into that frequency, that limitless frequency. The only limits that we have are the ones that we put on ourselves. It's so good to see us tapping back into that frequency. You know, and it really starts with love. And you know, people kind of shy away, you know, when that word gets tossed around now. But let me just tell you, love, self-love is the ticket. And you know, not everybody is that ready to love themselves as much as you're capable of. You know, judgment, self-judgment is, you know, it's a powerful thing. It really does a lot to the psyche. So it's just something that I've noticed with the bees. This infinite wisdom, this infinite, and you know, it's from love. drone just hatched. Just trying to be really careful with it. Oops, spilled honey all over. Oh well. This naked beekeeping thing is kind of interesting because I'm sitting here in the lawn and I'm kind of bent over and, and the lawn is poking me, if you know what I mean. The rest of this is honey. I just want to make sure there's no queen on this. There shouldn't be, but you just never know. Never know where she decides to hide. Yeah, you just never know. And this is just so much. Try to herd bees with smoke right now. By herding them, I just mean kind of getting them out of the way of the free comb so that I don't squish them because it's connected to the wall of the hive. So I don't use excluders on a lot of the hives that I work with unless they really call for it. I just don't. And it's because my purpose is not necessarily honey, although I appreciate the honey. It's you know, I'm here to research the bees. So yeah, they certainly do produce a lot of honey. And anyway, sometimes they definitely make it interesting. You know, they grow really fast, and I only put inside the hives as many frames as they can handle. And some have what is referred to as foundation, but then you see others are just completely foundationless, like this, where it is, you know, very basic, just some wood sticks, and the bees build everything on their own. Yeah. So here I'm just trying to see if I can rotate this to the outside, and let them turn all of these cells into honey. So that's probably what I'm going to do here. This hive grew much quicker than I had imagined they would. So they had 3 almost full foundation, free combs. And then here is an example of how much honey these bees that are not even set up for honey make. This is a full frame. It weighs probably about 12 pounds. Of honey. And you know, this hive isn't even set up for honey, but that's the blessing that they give. So I'm wondering how much of this honey you're going to bless me with today, this one hive. There's another. And, you know, the bees and I have been working together for a while, and I do understand that each hive is its own individual hive, and each bee is its own individual bee, but we start to harmonize so much that the separation is less and less visible, and every hive, even though it's unique and has its own traits and characteristics, they really start to perform. I don't know if perform is the right word either. They start to behave in a very, very similar pattern. And how would I describe it? Well, wait, the mind just doesn't really do it justice. So, but this is a good example. So it's almost like they put the honey where I ask them to put it, or I set the hive up in a way that they asked me to set it up. I'm not really sure, but it works, and we sure seem to be in harmony with that. So that's three frames that weigh about 12 pounds a piece. And then it's all in the top box, and they had the drone. This one weighs about 15 pounds. They had the drone brewed up here with the honey. So now I kind of would like them to be done with making that many drone. Like, go ahead and make as many drone as you like. However, you know, now if we could just push that to the outside and you can fill the outside frames with pollen, I think that would better serve, you know, what we all need here. So then we can have an outside frame of bee bread for everybody, because we know how good bee bread is. And then this is a newer frame that they're working on. It was foundation, and it was the outside frame. So if they're already fully, you know, packing in honey on this outside frame like this, then I'm going to leave it as the outside frame. And I'm going to start setting up this hive. Goodness. Now I have to go get... I'll be right back. Not sure how I'm going to do this here, but I need to get into that bottom box too. I took out 4 frames, so I'm going to put 4 in. So This frame has pollen in it, and it smells good. It's a little bit like a little fermenting-ish kind of smell. So it's wet, and I'm gonna put it in the hive. Get these bees out of the way a little bit without squishing them too much. And I'm gonna put another wet one in the hive. Get a light colored frame. Yeah. Okay, so we'll focus on honey over here. I think I'm just gonna put 9 frames upstairs so they can be nice and fat. And I'm gonna assume that the queen is downstairs, but to help assume that, I'm gonna chase some of these bees down with smoke. And hopefully, if the queen decided to be up here, she will run down into the bottom box. And it's just, you know, pretty much all intuition and so on that you know, tapping into for this part, because it's crucial. It's so crucial to, you know, set these hives up in a certain way. It's also crucial to not use too much smoke, because the bees don't really like it. Oh, and if I take this box off, you would see too much. So let's just say that this video is over. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. And I hope you enjoyed this session of naked beekeeping. Look at all that free comb, all that free comb. Happy bees here in the big island of Hawaii. Love them.